You're Locked On Devils, your daily podcast on the New Jersey Devils. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Hi, this is Bryce Salvador, and you're Locked On Devils with Trey Matthews.
Elliott scores! Oh, Stevens stepped up, nailed it. Brodor's got the puck. What a shot. The Devils win the Stanley Cup.
Great way to get our first win of the year, and for him to have a great first game and earn a victory. Tough circumstances too, so he played great.
What do you think of Max and Steven coming in on tryouts and new guys to the team and contributing tonight?
Yeah, they're very good players. So whatever the circumstances coming in, I think everyone knows what they've done in the league, how they've established themselves, the impact they can make. So over the course of 82 games, you want everyone stepping up, contributing offensively, defensively, and those guys do a good job in all areas. So thrilled to see them get on the board.
How valuable do you think it is that guys on the bottom six get on the board early and start to feel part of it?
I think in general, I know it's boring and whatnot, but we're just trying to approach it day by day, and we want everyone contributing to accomplish what we want to accomplish. You need everyone on board, making big plays with and without the puck, capitalizing on opportunities, creating opportunities, being difference makers in that area, and they certainly brought the energy to start the game today. Their lines got on the board was huge, so that's why we really like our team, the type of mix we have, the depth that we have, so something we want to build on. Pardon?
Can you take us through your goal?
I just liked our execution defensively, and just simple play and just getting to our spots, skating off the puck. Max did a good job pushing out. Just got it up there to him, and I just tried to come underneath with speed. Max put it right in the perfect spot for me, so I was able to have a little bit of time to take it to my left and get the goalie moving, put it where I wanted. So
Power play.
Yeah, we haven't executed very well. Obviously, you're not. There's always things to work at, and it's a long season. It's a grind, and certainly a very important part of the game. We'll obviously take a look at it, work at it, and get better because it needs to be better.
3 goals by.
Pardon?
3 goals by your bottom 6 in the first period. What specific flaws were you able to exploit from the Devils' execution?
I think we just wanted to jump on the forecheck, and all those guys, I think really all 4 lines can do that very, very well. Play a heavy game, wear teams down, force turnovers, and be strong around their net. We talk a lot about winning net fronts, and that certainly showed, I thought, in the first period, and they came up big, made some great plays, and built a nice lead for us.
I hope you guys are enjoying today's bonus episode. Before we continue, let me tell you guys about Prize Picks. I actually use the app quite frequently, especially during the basketball season. One of my go-to apps while I'm watching LeBron James and Anthony Davis constantly dominate their opponents. What is it? You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. Prize Picks is the only real money daily fantasy platform with an injury insurance policy, so your lineups can stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. If your player leaves in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks keeps your lineup live. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. Join over 10 million users and sign up today. Download the app and use code LOCKEDONNHL to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Download the app today and use the code LOCKEDONNHL to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. Okay, let's get back to today's bonus episode of Soundbites. Take it away once again.
I think after that first one, you kind of get that goal juice, and the boys kind of feed off of that a little bit. So our line was feeling it pretty good. And then, again, I keep going back to it, but it's just so easy. We just play our game, and good things happen. So, it just starts with a good forecheck. We got the puck out to the slot, and I was fortunate enough to I got all of it on that backhander. Every once in a while I catch one like that. So, but no, it felt pretty good seeing that thing go in.
Going back to Dennis, just how much does everyone before a game like this feed off a guy going through something like that?
It's very special. Again, I think Paul Maurice said it. You can have a great, illustrious career with all these accolades, but you only get one first NHL game. So obviously the guys in front of him here tonight wanted to do something special for him, and you could see guys were laying out and blocking shots and stuff. But when the pucks got by, he was there to stop the door or shut the door. So like I said, it's great to see a young guy like that, and we're all super excited for him.
I said that about how Bobby kind of came into the lineup and made an impact.
Yeah, it's he's a great player, and when you have the depth that we do, obviously some guys are going to come out, maybe not when they deserve to, and it's an unfortunate part of the business. But like I said, that's a good problem to have. It keeps your guys competitive, and it's that inner competitiveness that keeps the bus going forward, and that's how you win hockey games, because if when you get lackadaisical and guys are content, then it's easy to kind of sit back and take things for granted. So seeing Bobby come in here and do what he did, it was great to play with him, and even Revo coming out. It's again, he was playing great hockey, and him and Camphor and I were doing some great things, and Bobby stepped in and did it flawlessly too. So that just gives the coach some peace of mind that it doesn't matter who he's got on that fourth line, that we're going to show up and just play our game. We're not going to do things out of our comfort zone. We're just going to play simple, and we've had success over throughout training camp and the last couple of games as well.
How about you? You had a short season. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. These back-to-backs don't get easier as I get older, and I'm not even that old. But no, I felt pretty good. Training camp was tough, and it conditioned us to be prepared for this. We knew we were going to start back-to-back like this, and I think the guys answered pretty well. Coming off a win or a loss in Montreal that we thought we could have deserved better. Had a bunch of shots, and we just didn't have that puck luck. So tonight it was nice to see the puck going in.
Stephen, how does your style fit the way Craig wants to play?
I think he just likes it, a little more old school, and it's a winning formula. You look back at the winning teams over the past, few seasons. You obviously have your skill guys that are, gifted and they can make all the plays, and those guys are going to do their thing. But you want big bodies and guys who can skate and stuff that create that energy, and kind of that's like the identity of the team. So when you can come in and bang and skate and go to the net, and every once in a while bang one in like we did tonight, it's a lot of fun, and it's fun playing that way. That's the kind of style that does well in the playoffs, and if you want a long season, you need guys that are going to do that. So our bottom six, we're happy to do stuff like that.
You said your dad gave you the passion. I'm just wondering, I know he's been busy back-to-back. Have you checked in on him? What's he think about this?
I checked my phone. He just said, "Are you going to top that on Saturday night?" I said, "I don't know, man. We'll see." But like I said, I don't know if we're going to be doing this every single night in and night out for the whole season. But definitely, I got my foot on the gas, and I'm feeling really good right now. So I'm just hoping to keep this going.
3 goals by your bottom six in the first period. Were there any specific flaws from the Devils' execution that you were able to exploit?
We just came out hard. I think they obviously had a tough schedule coming back from Europe, and I think this was their first game back. I'm not too positive, but I've been through something like that before, and it's kind of tough to get your legs back going. But it's the NHL, and you got to come prepared, and I think we did a good job just coming out firing on all cylinders. And like I said, it's not the prettiest game that our fourth line plays, but it's effective, and obviously you can see the results when we're rolling over. So we just got to keep that up. It's obviously easier said than done, but if we do that, we're just going to keep having success.
What was it like in the dressing room after this game? There was some cheering. What was that moment like for you?
It was good. It was a lot of noise. I was just trying to get in my seat, honestly. But no, it's a good feeling. Better than quiet.
I'm sure you imagine what this moment would be like. Just kind of what was the feeling leading up to this game, knowing when you found out you were getting in?
Yeah, it was a lot of emotions for me to handle. Honestly, I just wanted to make it like any other game for my performance sake. But of course, I try to enjoy as much as possible too. But it was a little bit of a back and forth there. What I handle it, not getting too emotional.
Was your family? I know it's pretty early in Sweden, but were they able to stay up and watch it somehow?
Pretty sure they did, yeah.
Did you talk to them in the last 24 hours?
By text message. I didn't want to call them, honestly, because I know they would be pretty emotional. So I just wanted to stick to myself this past 24 hours. But no, they definitely watched it. They watched yesterday's game too, just because I was on the bench. So I'm pretty sure they tried to watch as much as possible, at least. Yeah.
How did you feel? Maybe last year when you were called up a few times to back up, how did that work out for you?
Like how it felt last year?
Well, was it a learning experience for you?
Yeah, for sure. Just to get to know how things work up here. When you don't know stuff, me at least get kind of nervous because I don't know what to expect. So just knowing the day-to-day life, and yeah, helps a lot for sure. And talking to getting to know a bunch of the guys too a little bit. So.
Talk about the nerves. The first save. How much confidence did that give you, and how did it settle you into the game making that first save?
Honestly, can't remember the first save right now, but like just getting to feel the puck will help you a lot. Yeah, like it's always going to help you to get a few easy ones, but you can't always get that. But once you do, I mean, you're very, very thankful, of course.
When did you find out you were getting this start?
Can't remember. Yesterday. Sometime, yeah.
Yeah. And did anyone give you any advice? Say anything to you before the game?
Sorry. Yeah. I mean, just being there for me, positive, telling me to have fun and taking the pressure out of it a little bit. I think most guys did a good job in that, and I really appreciate it. I mean, Stoley and Waller too. Just same thing, just telling me to have fun and play my game.
Just for the debut to have gone this well too, how happy are you with that?
I mean, of course, it's better. I think it was definitely not a perfect game. I think there's some things to work on, but yeah, it felt good. The guys played good, blocked a lot of shots too. So yeah, it's better than losing for sure. I always take that.
Remember any of your tough saves? Anyone stand out?
I remember being on my stomach a lot. No, yeah, I mean, the one in the PK, they were nice, since it's kind of my fault we had that PK, so I was happy with that one.
Did the coach say anything in particular to you prior to the game?
Same thing, just telling me to have fun, showing we're taking the pressure out of it, and just tell me to enjoy this. Really, it's not much else you can do.
Is it tough to think of having fun when it's your first NHL start?
Yeah, for sure. It's tough, but I think I had fun today. So yeah, I did a good job in that, I think.
Before we wrap up today's bonus episode, let me tell you guys about FanDuel. Get ready to tackle the NFL action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, because right now, new customers can bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. The FanDuel Sportsbook app gives you everything you need to place live bets on the NFL all in one place. So when you get a hunch in the middle of the game, you can check out the latest stats, view live play-by-play, and so much more on the same page where you place your bets. Just visit FanDuel.com to join today. You'll get started with $150 in bonus bets if you win your first $5 bet. That's FanDuel.com. Never waste a hunch and make every moment more with FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the NFL. And please remember to always gamble responsibly. All right, let's get back to today's bonus episode. Once again, let's close out today's episode.
Absolute professional. He was calm, steady, looked big all game, right from the get-go. It was nice to watch.
For you, how did it feel, and what were you happy about with your performance tonight?
I think our line played fast. We played hard on pucks, and I think we were smart with it. We tried to play in their zone as much as possible, and we were able to get a couple in there because of it.
How difficult was it for you to sit out yesterday's game, and did that serve as a bit of motivation for how you played tonight at all?
I want to contribute and play every game, but that's just the nature of the business, and I was ready today when I was called on.
What do you think was missing from your training camp, if anything, and did you make an adjustment coming into this one?
Yeah, no real adjustments. Sometimes things don't necessarily go your way or the way that you anticipate them to, but it's trusting the process and trusting that what's worked for you before and playing hard and playing simple is going to show results.
3 goals by your bottom 6 in the first period. What specific flaws were you able to exploit from the Devils?
I think it was more just to focus on our game, focus on getting pucks behind their D, and if we do that, we have the bodies and the speed and the skill to make plays and find the back of the net.
What's it like playing with Lorentz?
It's great. Big body, good stick, knows how to make plays as well, and isn't afraid to get in on the forecheck, which is great.
And, you know, he got tested, you know, on their power play for sure, and he came up big. You know, I thought he made some real good saves for us, and very happy for him.
Did you sense any nerves?
I mean, he looked fine before the game, and to me, he looked pretty calm in net overall. You know, he's tracking the puck well, playing it. I mean, he looked pretty calm to me.
You were gone before big time.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they were. I thought they were really good tonight. They just hounding on the forecheck and playing hard down low, and got rewarded with some, you know, greasy goals around the net, which, you know, we gotta keep improving on that, and you know, we're getting there.
When a guy is scratched one night and scores the next, is that like a coaching strategy? You sort of go, yeah, that worked.
No. I mean, we have extra guys, so, you know, not everybody can play every night, and you got to try to put a lineup together you think's the most effective that night. You know, so that's all that was.
What do you think's happening with the power play that it looks sort of scrabbled?
Just our entries aren't very good, for one. We're just, you know, both teams we played, the line's pretty stacked, right? And we're not putting pucks in and just going and work and getting them back. So that's one area. And the other area for me is it's just we're not attacking and shooting enough. Like, we're kind of passing it around, looking to pass it in the net rather than, you know, just attacking and shooting, getting pucks there, recoveries and things like that. So, and, you know, there were some plays that are there. We're just not seeing them right now. We're not quick enough making them. You know, we had a backdoor play to Riley. It's just, if it's quicker, you know, it's a goal, right? There's plays there, but they're not seeing it clean right now. We gotta, you know, look at some video with them and then work on it.
Why do you think discipline has been a bit of an issue? Are guys just too amped up early?
Yeah,
or
maybe. I mean, we got to be better for sure. It's you know, there's 3 penalties for me that they're not negotiables. There's no reason for them.
What do you appreciate about Lorentz's game?
I mean, he's a second and third effort guy, but he's smart, knows how to play the game the right way defensively. Has a real good stick, you know, and he's big and long, gets in the way. You know, that's really what his game is.